以下是耶稣针对奇迹正文第3章第5节超越知见的释义，请在看完正文第3章第5节之后再来聆听。You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. 你确实是有福之人，我是你所知的JC. As our dear one is reading this text, she can feel her confusion around these ideas. And so we want you to understand that even though this being is involved in this work deeply every day, there are aspects of the concepts offered in this teaching that can be quite difficult to understand. 当我们的传讯人在阅读本章的内容时，他可以感觉到自己对这些观念的混淆。所以我们希望你知道，即使他每天沉浸于这项工作，本课程所提供的某些观念仍可能是难以理解的。When you are immersed in the body itself, you are constantly bombarded by perceptions coming from the senses, the 5 senses that you know so well. 当你活在这具身体中时，你不断受到知见的疲劳轰炸，它们来自于你的感官，即你们所熟悉的5种感官。This is because the body is the way the ego convinces you that you are alone and separate. 因为身体正是小我用来说服你相信自己是孤单且孤立的途径。All of the information coming in from the universe in sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, all of these senses that you're so familiar with, they give you images of separation. 你一旦透过你所熟悉的五官，也就是视觉、听觉、味觉、触觉、嗅觉，来接受源自宇宙的所有讯息，你所接收到的会是分裂的影像。1,000 leaves on a tree, 1,000 trees in a forest, 8 billion souls living on your planet. 比如树上有几千片叶子，森林中有数千棵树，地球上有80亿灵魂生活着。Every single time you look around, you see separation. 每一次当你环顾四周时，你所看到的都是分裂。This is because the body's senses are designed to bring you information to keep the separation going. 这是因为身体的感官就是用来给予你一些讯息，使你维持在分裂的状态。This is why it's so important not to judge. This is why it's so important to forgive the world you see. It is designed to lure you into further separation. 为此之故，不要妄自评判是很重要的，并且宽恕你所看到的世界。世界的目的就是引诱你进入更进一步的分裂。And this is what is playing out on your planet right now. Through various modalities, you are being encouraged to judge and to fear and to separate and isolate, all of which increase your belief in separation, all of which strengthen the ego's ability to influence you. 这也是当前你们世界正在上演的剧情。这个世界透过许多方法来怂恿你批判、陷入恐惧，并 孤立自己，这一切都是在增强你的分裂之感，并加强小我影响你的能力。So, what we have been preparing for is this time. 因此，我们为这个时期做了很久的准备。There are those of you that do not understand this. This text, A Course in Miracles text, was specifically designed to prepare humanity of this ascension process that you are involved in right now. 有些人并不了解这一点。奇迹课程的内容乃是专为人类当前正在经历的养生过程中而设计的。It has been going on for a few decades, but it is amplifying now. And what is happening in the world, this increased sense of separation, this increased fear, this increased focus on death and destruction, isolation, control. None of these words are words that Spirit uses. 这个过程已经历数十年了，但现在正在扩大规模。世界正在经历的情况是，日益增强的分裂感，日益增强的恐惧，更加聚焦于死亡、毁灭、隔绝与控制。这些词语都不是圣灵所使用的。These actions have nothing to do with God. They have nothing to do with love. They have nothing to do with your well-being. 这些做法跟上主毫无瓜葛，也与爱以及你们的福祉毫不相干。You are a freedom-seeking being because freedom is one of the fundamental attributes of spirit. You are a creative being because that is one of the fundamental attributes of spirit. You are a loving being because that is one of the fundamental attributes of spirit. You are not a body, you are spirit. 你是一个寻求自由的生命，因为自由是灵性的基本特质之一。你是一个富创造力的生命，因为这是灵性的基本特质之一。你是一个充满爱的生命，因为这是灵性的基本特质之一。你不是一具身体，你是灵性。Do not be confused by the messages that the body's 5 senses give you. Do not be deceived by the images playing across the screens of your computer and your televisions. They are there to indoctrinate you into the ego's thought system of fear, separation, death, and sickness. You can feel it. You know that it's happening. 请勿被身体感官提供的讯息所迷惑，请勿被电脑及电视荧幕的影像所欺骗。那些影像在那里是为了灌输你小我思想体系，也就是恐惧、分裂、死亡与疾病。你可以感觉到这一点，你知道它正在发生。Now is the time to shift away from these bodily perceptions and to go into knowing. 现在是转移焦点的时候，请超越身体的知见而进入真知。You know when you're happy. You know when you enjoy something. You know when you want to create something. You know these things. They reside within you without anybody else giving you that information. 当你感到快乐时，你会知道；当你享受某件事情时，你会知道；当你想要创作些什么时，你会知道。你知道这些感觉，它们就在你心里，不需要任何人给予你那些讯息。 knowledge is pure and clear. When you are in tune with spirit, you will have access to knowledge. 当你对着圣灵的频道时，你就会获得真知。So, this training program is about getting you to focus inward. It is about getting you to understand that your connection to Source is your source of power, your connection to the world, and your perceptions are your source of weakness. 这部训练课程乃是为了使你专注于内心，使你了解到你与源头的连接乃是你的力量的根源，你与世界的连接以及你的知见乃是你的落点的根源。So, as you go through these transformations that are occurring on your planet at this time, we want you to return more and more to the text of A Course in Miracles, to practicing your lessons, to the forgiveness practice, which is what? Looking upon the world and understanding that this is the ego's playground. This is a place of separation. 在你经历此时你们星球正在发生的转化之际，我们希望你更多的转向这部课程的教诲，操练学员手册，做宽恕练习。宽恕就是看着这个世界而了解到，这是小我的游乐场，这是分裂之地。Do not let it lure you in through your perceptions.Turn inward into your own experiences with your own consciousness and understand that these messages are clear and coming from spirit. 请勿让小我透过你的知见而引诱你进一步分裂，请有意识地转向内心去感受你自己的体验，并且明白我们提供的这些讯息是明确的，且是源自于圣灵。I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again soon. 我是你所知的JC，我们很快再续。